The carrier bus left. We were able to get 19 horses done today. Our goal was 20. People keep happy. It was very successful. We're all really tired. And we're happy that we got so much done.
It's other reindeer. We're on day 3 or 4 of trying to help this organization in Brazil. And we've been trying to talk over WhatsApp, and now we're going to try to do Zoom. So, we're still trying. They really need help down there, so we want to help them. We just need to make sure we know all of the information, get questions answered, and find out what their actual need is. They sent a lot of courses that they just took in, an extremely thorough application. But you want to know a little bit more. We're going to figure this out. It's a very long, ongoing situation. So when it says it's not in English. Is that entering? Is that like entering? Trying? Yeah. Enter with roll, I'm going to, puffed up, path, rolling, over, enter. Okay. That's stop, open. Perfect. Okay. How you wondering about it? Tell them yes. Or?
Thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, absolutely. You're doing a great work down there.
Thank you for trying. I was really excited to find out about you guys. I was looking at different kinds of resources that could help get another organization in Brazil. And, I reached out to a couple and didn't really connect the dots yet. Oh yeah, excuse me.
Tudo bem? Tudo bom por aqui? Oh, yes, no, for sure. I just wanted to thank you for the amazing work you're doing in Brazil. I look through your social media and your YouTube, and the work you're doing is amazing. You've rescued these horses. How much does it cost to bring a horse into your organization? The initial cost. What is like the initial cost?
I sent the estimates that we put together.
My wife stopped trusting me because I never do the things I say I'll do. She just does everything herself now. I finally found out why. The kitchen
Based on this rescue that happened. So all of those horses, the 36 horses, came from one rescue operation.
So we're going to get with our grant committee and figure out what we can do to help with these horses. But then we'd also like to know in the future, we offer grants for gelding stallions, and then we also offer, like if the horse needs euthanasia, grants to help with that, and then also purchasing horses from being slaughtered. I just think for me problems with the massive horses being killed. It's not sold within our country, but you have this group of horses. What's the goal to happen with them? Are they going to live at your organization, or are they going to go and do they adopt? Not those places where people want to protect them and care for them. We keep the animals special needs that are with some pain or issues and take care of them. And we will see what we can do and to get the good work. Okay, and go also and
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you all for sharing. Keep us the good. Obrigado. So as far as what they were saying, I definitely can resonate with the difficulty and everything's a lot more bureaucratic there, usually speaking, so the work with people is definitely very challenging as far as that. And financially, I don't think they have expertise in doing fundraising as usually. I think here we have a lot more access to people just being willing to put the money towards that, but specifically the figures she was referring to and where these sources are coming from. It's like there's a huge discrepancy in between those people and the ones who can donate, and a lot of the times the ones who can donate don't have the information that this problem is going on because it's so far apart. So it's probably very difficult for them to do fundraising comparatively. Yeah. And the need is just as great. So it's probably worse. Yeah. Yeah. And we've had a lot of progress today. We're going to do everything we can for this grant. And then and I just want to feature the work that this organization is doing. Anytime there's work going on for animals in third world countries, it's so hard, and what these frontline rescuers see is so horrendous. And here's a little bit more about this organization and the work they're doing. And we can only help organizations like that through your support. So please consider making a donation to help us rescue, shelter, and protect horses, not only in the United States, but around the world, because we're committed to helping horses in need, regardless of their condition, regardless of their location. And we can do that through your support. So just do have this amazing work that this organization is doing.
So I got a pretty cool package here from YouTube, and this is going to be absolutely outstanding.
We are headed up to quarantine. We're doing a bunch of rechecks. He's right there. He's that fit that keeps on. I'm not letting go, but I'm hoping not to keep going.
Here's a $400 that I found. That was basically just handed over without me even knowing what was going on.
This is the last option the other year, and it's like pulling teeth to get the team together. I don't know. They're all distracted by Christmas or something.
You almost huge the fundraising to get the rest of the finance as soon as possible.
We want quickly. Come on. Are you just exhausted?
This is certainly not normal horse behavior. So this is Doc's retirement from Horse Plus. We have a special thing we're going to do for Doc.
Ça fait si bien. Ok, lui, son bas, c'est bien.
So I got a pretty cool package here from YouTube, and this is going to be absolutely outstanding. Let's see what it is here. So what we have is the silver play button for 100,000 subscribers. And we couldn't have done that without you subscribing. So if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, make sure that you see whenever we post a new video.
We are headed up to quarantine. We're doing a bunch of rechecks, possibly some dentals, and plugins and vaccines and antibiotics and a bunch of technical things. Yeah, whatever needs doing up there, we're doing it. It's really cold today. It's 26 degrees.
Quite nice. We are touching all the draft horses, giving vaccine boosters, doing x-rays if they need it, just to further evaluations on them. And moving my best friend.
Who's your best friend?
Come on. What if I just ride the horse off into the sunset? Not lame.
Oh, collision. We caught 2 of the 5 horses that we knew this morning. But the great news is, of these horses that are not letting us catch them, 2 of them were really, really weak. On oxen intake, the black mare was having real difficulty and tripping, and she's actively running away from us. And then Brielle, the older draft mare, is the one that went down and had difficulty getting up. And she's also actively running away from us. So that's great. And everybody sounds really nice to assess lameness when they're running around. Because you got one.
Yeah, it seemed like it was like literally a rocking horse float. It was so smooth.
So what are we doing to get your source?
Food bribery. Thanks, David. This old, decrepit, 30-something-year-old draft horse is giving us a run for our money. That's what's done. Come on, girlfriends, let's. Here we go. Breakfast time.
Then there's nobody's school. It just makes me sad, you know? People probably mean work to her. Lady. Oh. I love James.
This is Maybell. She's pretty perfect. She's the one that Faye and I, when we had to hop into a time at the auction to save our lives from a running bull, not once but twice hopped into her pen. And she was probably with us until the fastest trip. She rode bareback with the halter, worked it on her at the auction, and she's super sweet. She is the boss mayor in the herd, but with people, she's very sweet.
They're so big. I have like no power. She looks great. Her gut sounds are really good. I watched her out there trying to fight back here. I think she was like there. I'm just gonna make sure you on the back of her leg. Are you itchy? Oh, you guys look at her face. Do you have pinworms? You got pinworms? You got an itchy butt? It's right there. You got the itchy spot. I think she does. There, I got it. Does that feel good? Yeah, she looks great. Let's do all the things that I don't continue to see.
She will like push by the horses to follow you and like form you like dog.
She did not leave the top.
I caught her. She's the first one I caught. Oh, she's gonna walk right out into the pasture and follow.
Oh, you still perfect. Here, look, I'll scratch her itchy spot. Look at her leg. Santa's gonna need a second.
I love you now.
Like, there you go. You were like freaked out while I was getting scratches. I want more fluff.
This is beyond.
That little nub of a tooth. You don't even have one on this side. I do not think that the torch is actually 20. I think that the torch is actually 20. She's missing some teeth in the front, her incisors, and then also back here, her teeth are worn down, actually past the level of the gums. So, her body condition scores 3/4. It's going to be pretty much impossible for her to put some I think probably the last couple of minutes for that. You're such a sweet girl. So.
This is Ruby coming in. She's a sweet mayor meal.
She looks wonderful. She's a little bit footsore. She's got really, really long feet.
Come here, Lucky. Come on. Let's go. This is Jingles. And Jingles likes to jingle all the way away. Oh. She was real fun to bring up.
I'm thinking about it. Why did I say it instead of him? Maybe it would make her make a sound.
She put her ears back at us, so I'm interested. Do you want to build this? Okay, watch the ears are trying to singing.
She wasn't
No,
listening.
watch. Do you want to build a snowman?
She says, what?
Is that the one or does that go somewhere else?
It did.
It didn't? Just pull another one.
Yeah, let's just do that just to be safe.
You think she's body style?
I'm not letting go, but I'm also not in control. Okay, don't get hurt. Your friend is right there. You're okay. You're okay.
Easy. It's okay. I think that's all she wanted. To be with her? Yeah.
No, though, I feel like Owen is a lot stronger than me, and he has done gloves.
I don't know if you've ever seen Owen try to hold a dog with a wood. You want to be held, but he actually sucks at it. He's good at a lot of things. Holding on to mules isn't one of them.
Did you get the pictures with me?
No, because you guys were in front.
Okay, sorry.
Well,
Wasn't trying to be in the way, but I also did not have a lot of control.
I know, she's like, I'm not in control, but I'm hanging on.
You like to remember that we let you go, okay?
It's like, I'm out of here. So we just got done up here in quarantine. Reevaluating all of our task forces. We revaccinated them, and then Dr. Wood was able to do some virtual exams as well as some venous exams. Overall, everyone was looking really good. We did have to give the last act of kindness for a couple of them. We had one that just had no more teeth left and unfortunately wasn't gaining even with such teeth. So that one we did have to give the last act of kindness. But everyone else is looking really good and they are excited for their forever homes.
Jeder Armee älter. Det er også trening halv 6. Godt levert. Godkjent ferdig.
Vänta, en till. Nej, det som det fungerar.
Here's a $200 that I found. Technically, that was supposed to be handed over without me even knowing what it was. I wanted the right thing for the puppy, so when I financially and food-wise cannot take care of an animal, I don't have the responsibility for it. So I went here and just made sure that they can take care of the animal. Just one. The guy. I mean, I really just got it. I really just got her. She's not a baby dog.
Yeah, I'll take this one up there, John. Stickers needs a friend. Stickers needs a friend.
Yeah. I'll tell you what it's a toy for a long time.
Hey, let me find it. Spider. Which one down?
What kind of dog? My dad had an idea of what she could be, as far as but I didn't. I was walking in and there's a guy with a red truck just had a mask on. He just had a whole full of 3 cages of different dogs. Looked like they were the same litter. They were all same color, same size. And he just came up and said, "Hey, you have a puppy for this?" Here. So I'm like, and he just, I'm like, this is your dog, and you get to the phone, you got a dog.
Huh.
Talking about. I was looking, I was like, this is I saw at least, I mean, there was no top over that cage, so as you got up, I saw at least a tail. There was a tall, older dude, tall, slender, and he had a big mask on. Yeah, she didn't know why I got one. She was my hand, her eyes were shut, everything. And she just opened her eyes and then went in her eye and she just started riding her tongue. No, I want to keep her. So when I got home, my parents were like, no.
Yeah, because I don't do anything. I'm fostering. Oh my goodness!
Oh, I love her because I was back in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna have to take her back and suffer through it and not be able to pay the bills if I know these people are animal people. Like, or just literally put them in a cage. I'm like, no, I am not. I don't like being dogs because that's what I'm
In
here.
my house, I am.
Oh, $4. And
No, can't. For food.
go ahead.
She has a.
Well, thank you guys for. Because I was like, I'm still about to start crying, but just like, how was it in? I'm like, I'm just going to turn the finger on. It was sad. Honestly, the longer I was holding her, the more she was snuggling up on me, I'm like, nice and so I was going to drive back. But at the end of the day, I got to be right for something coming out of my breaking heart. I was sad, but I was also happy that no one was going to take care of me.
Livress. Plutselig mensfosser skal ikke ødelegge dagen din. Mensen skal ikke stå i veien for vanlige kapoter. Og truseinnlegg skal føles fresh og ha på hver dag. Livress. Produkter som forstår huden din, mensen din, mensfosser. Nei.
Livet er mer enn like fem. Det er også trening halv 6. Motivert, godkjent av livet. Tonight we're going to the last auction of the year. We will be going in January. but I think we're going to get about 23 horses. 23, that sounds like a good number.
Well, since this is the last auction of the year, I think we're actually going to get
How many horses do I think we'll get tonight?
I believe we're going to get 16.
I think we'll get
Perfect. It's always fun hooking up for auction because you know when we come back, we have folks in here that are pretty solid. That always makes it an awesome day. Well, I gotta go find everybody else that's riding with you because we've got to get on the road. It's 2.5 hours there, and the auction is starting whether we're there or not. So, 7 o'clock, the cats start selling, and the horses are right after that. So, gotta go find everyone.
Jason is coming inside. He said he's going to find the room, but he's coming back to the truck again. This thing is a little bit different. We're heading over the auction, Big Red, and our to November morning. So we're doing it just a little bit differently this time, but everyone else, I don't know. I'm ready. It's time to go to the auction. Are you ready to go? Good. Okay.
yes, yes, I actually have the whole auction in like whatever year, so it's exciting.
We are ready to go. Let's go. This is the last auction of the year, and it's like pulling teeth to get the team together. I don't know why the stuff is like Christmas. I think we're gonna go get in the truck, and we're gonna be ready to go. They all need to figure it out. Come on, everybody, we're waiting. Where is the guy?
Oh my God, how do you know?
One of those days. I think they're ready. Coming over.
Where are you going with me? You don't know.
I think we're wrapped up for tonight. So far, we've rescued 15 horses. Jason is still in there, checking to see if he can rescue more. But during the holiday season, donations are pretty down, so we rescued as many as we could, and maybe we'll get a couple more. So we're about to go medicate a couple. I think we got 2 draft horses to go medicate.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. We have one with missing eye, I think. So we'll check that one out, see what's going on with that. And then one with a pretty bad fetlock that's folded over, so we're gonna see if he's able to walk or not and go from there. Has heat to form these and should get the last out the time as soon as possible. So we're not even able to hunt this thing out. So we're just gonna give him a bunch of pain off right now. Meat is better for osteo pain, so that we're gonna give him. Just so we can figure out a safe game plan for him. These guys are getting Bannerman, so pretty strong IV pain med.
This is a Bellevue draft that we just got in the auction. It had an injury in his eye. It looked like it got completely ripped out. We'll know more about his quality of life when we assess it tomorrow. It looks like it is the long thing, that's for sure.
Easy. We just got done making the ones. We'll just keep it comfortable for tonight, and then that one tomorrow, when there's a lot of these horses gone and it's October, we'll be able to discuss them.
Hailstorm. John is back there filming for the weekly episode, and Kimberly's regretting this place.
Me too. I'm in my car. Also, but yes, it's fun. So we set up. Like it was under mentioned.
I just thought we were able to post a short update last night.
I got two phones today because Keith is usually here and I use his phone when I'm taking photos of the horses, but he is not here today. He's actually working on the vet staff housing because she's coming in next week to start moving here to Tennessee, which we're super excited about. But yeah, it's just super cool.
I know. Rebecca has a beard. It's for the winter. Let's just keep her face.
Yeah, I just need it a little bit over your chin.
There you go.
This mule is basically a three-legged mule. Its back leg is really, really messed up. The auction has already given us some pretty heavy stipulations.
Well, you risk him going down the trail.
But if we can haul him by himself. I mean, I hate it.
Yeah, I think most.
I hate it all.
What's the main thing for most resources that need about that kind of?
That has been it. Most likely it's a tendon. It's very uncomfortable, but it's not like a broken leg. Next month we have a vet here. That'll be a lot better.
Everyone wants to make it.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, I know you're really busy, but so this mule, it looks like his tendon has, I mean, cut or ripped up or something internally.
Chronic pain also is different from acute pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, send me the video, honey. I will work with whatever works best for you guys.
Well, I mean, ideally we put it down for him. We put him down now, but logistically, it doesn't. It's complicated.
By next auction, you'll have enough.
Exactly. But if we give him lots of pain meds and we load him by himself, ideally he was never here in the first place.
Yeah.
But
None of this is an ideal. I totally agree with you. Yeah,
so
you the video.
I'll send it to you, and then
I'll call you right back, or I'll text you.
okay, and then you can make the call from there, and we'll do whatever you think best.
Even the animals seem to be a little bit cold this morning. Like,
Oh,
they're not
shoot,
moving
they
as fast as they normally
Oh,
do.
shoot.
I think everybody's just hoping he gets warm soon, but it's not that.
Yeah, it's very cool, and I'm really thankful to the donor who sent me this hat. I think it was like a year or two ago. So I'm still using it. Like, it has this nice little covering for my mouth, so I don't breathe through there. And yeah, we're doing good. We can get them all loaded up so we can get them back.
Now, you're going to put the babies in one big
Yeah.
or maybe
That's terrible. Jenna's not feeling good at all today, and she got sick last night at the auction. She's still sick this morning, so it's not a good situation. But Keith is doing a very important job. He is getting the staff housing ready for the veterinarian that's coming full time. And there's so many frustrating situations we run into, like with the mule, and it would be so great to have a veterinarian on site to help us with these animals as soon as we get them. So there's a lot of great changes next year.
And the horse that took the mule last night was perfectly suited. I
Yeah.
wasn't picking that mule, I was picking up the horse that I was actually using on this stuff.
When horses show aggression at the auction, we're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt because they have been through craziness, and it definitely puts these guys down.
So many dogs.
I think so.
Get it! Did that actually work? So after their last big auction rescue, we talked to somebody who's been Amish, and like we always spoke English to the horses. And I said, "What do you say to make him move?" He's like, "We say giddy up." That's not really what most horse people would say. It's more like a little kid giddy up thing. But we just had it on that back horse and it worked. So So apparently, Amish draft horses under training video.
That's an essential. It's actually one of our sponsors. We give this to the horses. We're running with that from auction, at least the ones that we can. That kind of helps them relax a little bit. I think it just has like melatonin. Yeah, it's pretty much just melatonin. That's what it is.
Now I want Corey. You trade for Corey. Gotcha.
Here you go.
He could have EPM. EPM and basically possums urinate on grass and hay. The horses can eat it and it can cause them to go neurologic. Okay, it could be that. He has shoes on. He has, it seems like it's weird that he would be this neurological with his shoes and everything. So, I don't know. We'll see what our vet says.
Livet er mer enn like 5. Det er også trening 5:30. Godt levert. Godkjent av livet.
So it's not trying to do that with its back leg. It's a condition where they can actually help them drift their leg up like that. And,
So he actually has a scar where the tendon probably got messed up. So it probably wasn't a string halt from eating something or just some weird way they get string halt. His string halt was probably from an injury. But it might not be. And we have done surgeries on string halt before and it's come back worse.
oh, there's a little donkey. A little donkey escaping. Bye, little donkey. Little donkey.
Close. I'm sure. You can't go anywhere over there.
Yeah, the donkey ran.
How is he so tricky? Run away from you, come back. I love it. And suddenly I feel better. Why is it so jumpy? We're ready for him for ESLB for the notes in the back. It's pretty bad. That's pretty advanced ESLB looking. It looks like it. We can't change love of horses without people just like yourself stepping forward and saying, I want to support saving a horse out of the pipeline. I want to support helping a horse. And because of you, we're able to feed so many horses. So thank you so much. Every donation helps. And it all adds up to great things for horses. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. A blind horse is just as good as any other horse. They can go trail riding. They can live an amazing life. It just takes the right people to find them and adopt them and give them a safe place. And there are sometimes you get blind horses and they're not adjusted well to being blind and they're actually dangerous themselves, being crashing the fences and hurting themselves. We have to evaluate each blind horse to determine what's best for that one. But there's so many blind horses that can live amazing lives. So we had another one here who is also blind and we almost replaced them last night because they are scared. They're trying to protect themselves.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
At some point, a trauma took outside or ruptured it, and it may need manipulation like that. So.
So I think this horse has been to a vet before because if vets say next for IV catheters and stuff.
Spar penger som Coop medlem. Få personlige kuponger på varer du handler ofte. Eksklusive priser på medlemskap. Og minimum 1% kjøpeutbytte på alt du handler hos Mart. Som medlem kan du også spare penger på alt du trenger i hverdagen. Det lønner seg å være medlem. Bli Mart-medlem i dag.
No, it's grown out. It's not fresh. It's not fresh. It's grown out. So he might have been getting treatment, and then they decided they couldn't do it and put him for option. We didn't realize this horse was blind, and it's with its friend, and now it's super scared because it's not with its friend. It's okay. So we're gonna go get the friend and bring it back. Easy lady. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Easy, baby. This horse is just living in fear if it doesn't have a friend. Here's your friend. Here's your friend. There you go. Easy. Easy. Easy, baby. That's a great example of a blind horse who is scared in a dark world. So we took the friend away, immediately started panicking. Most likely that horse did not come here, looked at other horses just through the auction. It became a buddy and was trying to be the same ride for that little horse. But he's super, super scared without her companion. But then the other horse that was blind earlier is like, okay, where do you want me to go? So they relate to every encounter, situation in life, especially when some think, hey, that was fun, and others think that was terrorizing. You know, like, I don't know. And horses are the same way. There's a mule that we got has some severe tendon issues, and we're just we're not going to bring him up here because we don't want him to walk more than he needs to. But good news is lots of pain meds, and that does think that it would be okay for him to travel. It would be so great to have a vet here, and maybe next auction and take the rookie.
We're done with the assessment. I'm done with the live feed, and now it's time to get the horses loaded up and headed back to the shelter. We're going to be putting the mule up front with just over back leg and hip, and he's going to be riding by himself. He's going to just be as comfortable as we can make him to the trip back to the shelter.
We got this mule last night at the auction before the auction started, and it's got a pretty messed up headlock in the rear. It looks like there was possibly some tendon damage in the past. We do have it up by itself right now, so it doesn't have to ride these other horses and risk the potential falling and getting stepped on.
We do have that clearance to transport him. He's on pain medicine and by himself. So, in an ideal world, he wouldn't have been here, but he is here, and we have to get him to where our vet is today. So, yeah, just do the best we can. Love pulling the horse out from that pen because she's still pretty protective of the blind horse. But the blind horse is getting along just fine with the other horses, and she's not scared. So we're going to see if we can put this horse in another pen to get along with other horses where they won't feel so, or she doesn't feel like she has to protect it. And you can see now the blind horse is calm and happy. I'm just watching the blind horse. It has realized that its friend is not in there anymore, and it looks like it's making friends with new horses. So we try to keep stress as low as possible, but we can't have a horse kicking other horses either. So hopefully this arrangement will work well.
Look, we got our own cow dog, you know.
You're items that could have been. Sure. Totally let them out before we're ready to load them. And thankfully, the donkey was a good little donkey and put himself back. That's everybody. Yay. We don't typically haul little critters with full-size horses, so they have a whole section all themselves, and it's doing really well. He's not, they get along, so they should be fine traveling together. But typically we have one compartment with all little ones, but we know one little one. But they seem like they're doing good. We got them all loaded up, and now it's got a 2.5 hour drive back to the shelter. Everything went pretty smoothly other than Jenna's when really sick. She got real sick last night at the auction. She's still sick. So, really worried about Jenna, but glad we got all day on this ready to head back to the shelter. So when I got here this morning, the Mustangs, there's actually an entire pasture that was open, and the majority of them were Mustangs, and they were just chilling in the front yard up there at the house, and we were able to run them into one of the pastures that was in quarantine, but we need to bring them back down so that they can get fed this morning. And we have auction tonight, so we have more horses coming in, so we need to free up auction as best as we can, and it's already going to be one of those things, it seems like, because it's 20 degrees, and it's, you know, new sources, and something fun always happens like this one, so we'll see what the day has in store for us. Oh, dang it, I still have my slip-on. Okay. No, it's okay. These are muff slip-on. But I just got people on.
Alright. We had a great start in the morning when all your horse, well, except the sailor. So most of your horse handlers and like Corey and Pete and different people aren't here. And so Casey and I are chasing horses around. And now we got Sailor to help us, which is great. We're going to go get them back where they belong.
Got the dream team. Oh, it must be so hard being loose all night.
Very easy. I love it. Actually, a lot easier than I thought it was.
They're all up there now. No, I just gotta get them that way.
It's like record time.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. I was expecting to be running around the back. Did they let me go?
I think they were
I
tired.
think I have a talent, but let's not touch this word.
We often put his stuff like on this side of the table, and then we have all of our stuff on that side of the table. Oh, that's food. Can I grab it? I don't know. It's pretty heavy.
Oh, sorry, I'm. Okay, okay. I was like, two things. 1, 2, 3. Come on. those need to be rinsed out. The stalls need to be rinsed out. The stormwater records. Look at that lizard staring at us. Do you hear anything?
I thought I heard something, but I'm not sure if it was my stomach growling or the water hose.
So we are up in quarantine waiting on our first trailer to arrive. We've been up here kind of just getting everything ready. Water buckets are all freshened. Troughs and all the pastures are being freshened as well. We got everything unloaded and now we are just waiting for their arrival.
What's up? Made it.
Oh, you sad baby.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Livet er mer enn 95. Det er også trening 5:30. Godt levert. Godkjent av livet.
Down. So we got this mule last night at auction. It's very sweet. It does have a messed up fetlock though, so we're gonna bring it in and we'll get the vet to check it out.
Oh my God. That's so cool.
All 4 feet are overgrown. His front feet, it's hard to find a mule, but he may be at least a little close with it. And it looks like his right rear fetlock is fused. He's damaged it some. They have, and because of that, they didn't trim his other one, so it's left with it's overgrown. You lose a joint during cover. We decided probably that the last act of kindness is the best thing we can do for him. We can stop the suffering anyway.
So Jenna said that it looks like he may have had a previous enucleation and it went wrong, but she said that it looks a lot better than we thought. So we could keep him comfortable and look at him.
Oh yeah, that was not a surgical, I would say.
Yeah, I feel like maybe they did it through the aftercare maybe, or some backwoods, something happened. You said about 18?
I think that I would out.
Should we wait to intake him until we do our procedure, or what do you want to do now?
I would at least deworm him and give him strangles.
Okay.
But I don't see any reason why that I would not be fixable. So I think just like we did with the last course, I think we could do a same initiation procedure. Okay. But I do think that he's stable. If we put him on antibiotics and some pain meds, I think he's okay to wait to have that rescheduled.
Okay. He's handsome.
This might be the biggest horse I've ever seen. You might be jumping.
I think you could. I don't think I could.
He's too big to fit on the scale. Stand the horse with concrete square, place tape around the horse's heart girth. Pull tape tight. He does. Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna reach. About a 4-inch gap.
Oh my goodness. About just over 1,700 pounds. Size of a juvenile elephant there. That is a massive horse. I mean, I thought that other
That wasn't no good, was it?
that we did was sick.
So this horse, when they got back, they said that was a little bit wild. So we're just gonna go ahead and stick it in the shoot to safely exit. Hi. Hey. Hi, Lou. Hi. Are you just exhausted? So we just put this horse in the seat, and he we're not sure what it is at this point, but having difficulty getting up. So we're trying to get her up. Come on. There we go. Good girl. This is certainly not normal. When they came off the trailer, she has been moving just fine out there, so this is weird. She must be really tired. Some of them are just exhausted. Let me see if I can see that. You should be able. You don't get that leg down really. She feels like she's restrained.
I got told like get her out of to open this gate, open the door gate.
Does it open slowly and then we can open this and close it over there?
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Let's pull her head this way. You shut that gate over there.
Even if she can just roll over. You ever sit her in a stall? Give her a minute. You hurt your leg, baby? Okay, we're weight bearing. Don't kick it, don't kick it. Well, she's walking on more. Significant improvement over time, though. Yeah. In I think so too. She's starting to put a little more weight down each time. I don't want to say we're out of like the woods, but she was just stuck for a little period of time, so we're hoping that it wasn't anything serious. She looks like she's starting to put a little bit more weight. So we're gonna put her to the side and let her rest for a minute, and then we'll come back to her and see what we're working on.
We just got back from the auction. We're actually like late on the game here because everyone else got here before us, which is awesome that animals are really being treated, and yeah, so we're here. We're back.
This beautiful gelding has evidence of a pretty severe injury on his back left leg, and sometimes scars can cause a condition called hyperesthesia or string halt. There can be a nerve injury or a soft tissue injury. Sometimes the nerve signal is kind of exaggerated, or sometimes the tendon or ligament that runs in that area kind of gets caught because of the scar. We haven't determined the cause in this case, and we're going to take an x-ray to see if we can find out more about the injury. Notably, even though this horse looks really abnormal and lame, he's not painful. His heart rate is normal. He's only about 12 years old, and he's in a really good body condition. He's been really calm and great for us. So we're going to see if we can learn more, but sometimes physical therapy or acupuncture, laser therapy, some of those modalities can improve these horses, and then sometimes they're surgically correctable. Those surgeries are really complex and require a boarded surgeon, so that's probably not something we would do here at Horse Plus, but he's young and he's not painful, so we're going to give him a shot, and we're going to do some diagnostics here. I want to take an x-ray from here. So there's a little bit of a fracture line there, and like a lot of periosteal reaction over here, but so this leg was broken, but structurally he's got a bony column. He's fully weight bearing.
And you stronger than the horse, maybe.
So it's the extensor tendons. So it would be basically all of the extensor tendons are probably. Yeah. He is not a needle phobe, but he has a fat neck, and I used a one-inch needle and severely reduced his pain. Yes.
I'll probably make 1.5.
That's right.
We got the vaccine.
All three?
Yes.
Okay.
And we were very nice and kind to you to sedate you before we took him.
Yeah, that's at everybody.
Yeah. He is now microchipped.
Other than his leg, which was fractured but not completely and healed, the fracture's healed, he looks great.
This one is pretty well adjusted. She was very good at the oxygen. She was, she did whatever we asked her to do.
Oh, she's got really significant back pain. See that? She's got really, really significant pain on palpation of her legs. Okay. Yeah. Jack, look how bad her back is.
With that amount of pain, like, she's super uncomfortable. And that's really sad, because she is such a sweet horse. We spent some good time together. Short but sweet. I was hoping it was just blindness, but she's got a lot of pain. There's like an old injury in her neck, and a lot of pain through her neck and her back. Like, she tensed all up. It was really sad to see. So we are going to have to give her the last act of kindness to relieve that pain. And her being blind is really, really hard too. So you can see the difference there with Dr. Lydia pushing and testing this horse's back versus the blind horse.
Like afterwards, she's not doing anything.
Like she's not tensing up in pain. The blind one was just, I mean, like I was on the other side of her, she was just tensing up. It was really sad. She was in a lot of pain. We're just thankful that she came here and we could do the best we could for her.
I think we could get this interview, but it feels like major overuse of this muscle.
Like she's been blind ever since she was a baby. She could have had her head tilted that way all her life.
She's not.
You can see.
I will say, whenever I open the door, she walks around. She's not all. Why can't I ever get the right phone?
Livet mer enn 95. Det også trening på 6. Godt levert. Godkjent av livet. Sommerens lave priser endelig ute hos Mart. Nå kan du spare 3000 på en 50-tommer Tyco Google Smart TV nå kun 3999. Og spare 5200 på Electrolux vaskemaskin nå kun 4799. Og for Dreamy X20 til helt rå pris nå utrolige 7990. Se alle tilbudene i en av våre butikker eller på Power.
Let's take some pretty rest. I think we can do them in the shoe. Yeah. This horse has cervical atrophy on the right, overuse on the left. So I'm going to radiograph. She's not vision impaired. She's just holding her neck out of the we're going to take her radiograph. Is she neurologic or lame at all?
I didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
She follows over to us.
Because wobblers, I know, sometimes have a weird.
Yeah. What did you hear?
I did a perfect X-ray. It's not happening. That's what was happening.
That's true though.
Look how cool the ethmoid cavity is. I think that the joint that I need to assess is just a little bit further cranial. This is a little bit further down. Here you go.
Hey, look at that guy.
Hey! I'm just trying to evaluate for possible lobsters, but I don't see. You don't see it here. That's here. Now this movement. These bony edges all look normal. That's her ear. Look how cute her ear is. These are ears. So that looks pretty normal joint-wise. We do have a lot of movement. So if there are any radiologists who look at this and they go, what's going on? But as far as like prognosis goes, I think I don't think there's anything that needs to be based on the radiograph. I think behavioral analysis wise, she's been great. We just took a look at this young mare. She's only 3 years old. We thought maybe that she had some vision impairment. She kind of holds her head a little bit funny. A lot of horses, they can't quite see will turn their head, but we found that she's got some overuse of muscles on the left side of her neck and kind of underuse of muscles on the right side. So that could have been from an injury or something else. We took some x-rays. I'm going to move you because you're, yeah. We took some x-rays of the bones in her neck. There's a condition called wobblers where there's an extra too much space between some of the vertebrae in that upper part of the neck, and we didn't see indications that that was affecting her. So hopefully with some chiropractic adjustment and some physical therapy, we can get that neck mobilized better. But she's young and she was really well behaved for us. This is the mare that tried to take Jason at the auction. She wasn't aiming for Jason. She was aiming for another horse.
Livet mer enn 95. Det også trening 5:30. Godt levert. Godkjent av livet. Sommerens lave priser endelig ute hos Power. Nå kan du spare 3000 på en 50-tommer Tirico Google Smart TV nå kun 3999. Og spar 5200 på en Electrolux vaskemaskin nå kun 4799. Og for Dreamy X50 til helt rå pris nå utrolige 7990. Se alle tilbudene i en av våre butikker eller på Power.
So I just very, very warm today, layers upon layers upon layers. So I'm still doing very well, heat-wise. And it warmed up because we have a storm coming in and it's going to get super, super cold. But Dr. Lee is always freezing, so I went to my heated vest and she was quite happy. So as soon as she's done with that wash, so how do you like the heated vest?
I'm turning 40 this year, and I feel like I should have discovered self-heated clothing way before now. My mind is a little bit blown by how amazing this is. I'm not cold at all. Normally I'm like, yeah. Thanks, Tommy. I'm actually wearing Tommy's sweatshirt also. So, like a responsible adult. This poor horse is very neurologic, so he's got a lot of difficulty maintaining his balance. Yeah, he just can't tell where those hind legs are, and he's having real difficulty staying on his feet. Some people are crazy and will ride things, so this can be sometimes related to an injury of the spine or the pelvis. Because both of the hind legs are affected, this poor horse has probably had a really rough time of things.
On the way back from the auction, I got a notification, and it was from the Love of the Hook, which is the organization we're mentoring in Arizona, and you'll actually get to watch them in season 3 of Horse Rescue Heroes. It's really amazing, but on the way back from the auction, they reached out and said that they saw that we were at the auction and we were fundraising, and they got on their social media pages and they were fundraising for us, and it sent us a $150 donation. It's so sweet and really incredible because it's, we've been working with them on fundraising skills, and they're like, we got this. We're going to fundraise with you guys and for you guys, and we're going to send you a donation to help with this auction rescue. So that's never happened with any of the other organizations that we've mentored, and it was just really, really sweet of them to see the need and step forward and help with this auction rescue.
Do you mind Owen just like walking her down there and then walking her back up? She's got some back pain. I don't know if I can. Okay, she's gonna do stuff like this. She's completely blind on the left. That's right here.